Namaste, this is Vahida here. So we will start by doing the prayer pose to condition ourselves, and after that we'll be doing the Tadasana, that is going on your toes. You can call it mountain pose or you can call it rocket pose. Inhale, take your hands up on your toes, and exhaling, come down with your hands down and your feet on the ground. Inhale, hands up, and exhaling, do a forward fold, trying to touch the floor. If not, then you can touch your ankles or shins. One more time, inhale and exhaling down. You can take your head right down if you can. Inhale up and relax. Now we'll be doing the tree pose. So here you will balance on one leg again. Take one leg up, put it on the inner thigh, and stand in the prayer pose. Try and take your hand up if you can balance, or you can keep it at your heart center. Slowly inhale and exhale here for a while, as long as you can balance, and then you can bring your leg down and hands down. Do it on the other side. Balance your body weight on one side. Take the foot of the other leg and put it in the inner thigh. Take your hands on your heart center and then above your head. Balance yourself here, inhaling and exhaling. Point your gaze at one spot so that you can balance, and then bring your hands and your leg. We can sit down now and do some sitting poses. We are sitting in Vajrasana, the rock pose. Inhale and exhale. Relax yourself. Come on your side to do the staff pose, where your legs are straightened out, flexed foot, both your feet are flexed and pointed. Take your hands behind your hips, fingers pointing inwards, and flex and point your toes, taking breaths simultaneously. Then take circular motion, one side at least 5 times, and then the other side 5 times too. Then we can just bend our toes forward and backward. Take forward toes and the backward toes. Sitting in the same position. Now you take care of your knees. Tighten your knees and loosen them. It's very good for your knee circulation of the blood in your knees. Tighten them and loosen them 5-6 times or so. Then shake off the full legs from your hip onwards to the foot. Sit in Vajrasana. Take one leg, put the heel on the hip of that leg, and take the other leg, fold it, and put that heel under the hip of that leg. Both the feet heels are under the hips and the toes are joined together. Hands palm facing on the feet, on the legs, and there on your thighs. Inhale and exhale. Come out of your Vajrasana. Once again, your legs are straight. And we will turn now to use our mat in Sukhasana, the easy pose. Inhale. Here we will be doing some seated poses. Next. This is the mountain pose. The seated mountain pose where you take your hands up whilst inhaling and exhaling, get them down. And twist your palms upside down. This is Paschimottanasana, forward bend, where you will raise your hands up with a straight spine. Start going down in a forward bend. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bend forward till wherever you can reach. And relax. And now we will be doing the Baddha Konasana, the cobbler's pose. So for that we'll have to go into the butterfly pose, where you get both your feet, soles of the feet together and clasp them in your hands, spine straight, and flap your knees continuously while breathing in and out. You can keep your eyes closed, as it is also a restorative and a meditative pose. Now we'll get our feet a little bit away from the pelvic and inhaling, exhaling, go down as much as you can with a straight spine. Coming up, inhale, exhale and go down. One more time into the cobbler's pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale and come up. We'll go into where we'll do it with Padmasana. So get both your feet on the opposite thigh and inhale. Come in Dandasana. Stretch out your legs. Once again. Going back in Vajrasana for a child pose. Stretch back and then go forward, bend on the floor, head on the floor, hands next to your legs, next to your shins, palms facing upwards. Breathe here. You can have your hands in front of you stretched out and your knees separated. Also, a different way of doing the child pose where you stretch your spine more further. Stay here for a while, inhaling and exhaling. A very good resting pose in between your poses to gain back the energies for more poses. Come up and sit down straight. We now do the cat pose by taking a nice deep inhalation. Let your spine sink down, hips up, and exhaling, put your head in and the hips in and push your spine up. Inhale and exhale. You will look up, let your spine sink down, hips up, and exhaling, put your head in and the hips in and push your spine up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and take a child pose to relax. Coming up again on all your fours. We will go into the downward facing dog pose. So here you will let your hips fly up in the air and try to keep your heels down. This is a three-legged pose where you'll take one leg up and down, the other leg up and bring it down. Once again in the downward facing dog pose, walk your legs a little bit so that your heels go right down each time. Where you'll take one leg up and down, the other leg up and bring it down. Once again in the downward facing dog pose, walk your legs a little bit so that your heels go right down each time. From here we will go into a plank and come on your knees, chest chin. We will get ready for a snake pose, the Bhujangasana. Head up, chest up, and unfold your arms so that you go more deeper into the back bend, looking up into the ceiling. Come back on your forehead, exhaling. Head up, chest up, and unfold your arms so that you go more deeper into the back bend, looking up into the ceiling. Come back on your forehead, exhaling. From here you can again go up into the downward dog by going first into the snake pose, cobra pose, and then curl your toes, let your hips fly up in the air, head in between your arms, pushing back at your navel. Camel pose, where you will rest your hands on your hips and take a back bend. Just to get ready for it, you will do the half camel pose first by touching one heel and the other hand going up. Exhale. Inhale, take your hand up, go into a slight back bend. Exhaling, bring it down. Do the counter pose of the child pose here. Where your hands are next to your shins. You can come back into the full camel pose now, where your toes are not curled, both your ends are on your heels and your diaphragm is protruding out. Coming out back by taking the support of your spine and going back into the counter pose, the child pose. Relax over here by inhaling and exhaling, and come up again to Vajrasana, Siddhasana. Here we will do the Brahma Mudra with the face going from one side to the other side. Inhale when you're looking in front. Exhale when you're tilting back. Inhale and exhaling. Chin on the neck. we'll be doing Yoga Mudra. Inhale, exhaling, go down on one knee. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, go down on the other knee. Inhale and come up. Exhale down in the center now. So this is one round of Yoga Mudra. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale in the center. So that was Yoga Mudra. This is Anulom Vilom, the alternate nostril breathing, where you close your nostril, the right thumb, inhale from the left, block it for a few seconds and exhale from the other nostril. Keep on doing this for some time. This also helps for insomnia. That is, if you can't sleep, then you have to do this breath to get good sleep at night. Takes away lots of toxins from your body. Balances both the lungs and both the sides of your body. Relax now. We'll be doing the Shanmukhi Mudra with Brahmari. Thumb in the ear, index finger forehead, long finger eyelids, ring finger nostril, little finger lips, near the lips. Breathe in. So we finished our pranayams also, and now we will be doing the best pose of this session is Shavasana, the corpse pose. Here your body will cool down and rest and relax totally. So keep your feet away from each other. Let your toes fall out. Your hands are also away from your body with your palms facing the ceiling. See that there is no curve in the spine or in the neck. Everything is flat on the mat. Let your spine sink into the floor. You will now scan your full body from your toes to your skull. Inhaling and exhaling nice and deep, and relaxing each and every part of your body from the toes to your skull. And when we are done, we come out from the right side and sit down. Here we are doing some friction on the palms by rubbing the palms together and cupping the eyes for it to get some rest. And that's the end of the session. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Anyone can yoga. And please continue watching my videos. Namaste.